There go my sirens. Yeah. See, when you're a true music connoisseur, you know how to come off of the music as it plays. I know ain't nobody else out here can hear what I hear. I'm in my own lane, and that's what I like. Yeah. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there? It's been a couple of weeks. You know, we just had Easter and Resurrection Sunday. Did a little Easter egg hunting. I got the golden egg, so I had a whole bunch of scratch-off tickets in my prize. It's crazy, you know. That's how we do it down here, man. I don't know. My family's interested, you know. We have the kids have their Easter egg hunt, and then we have the adult Easter egg hunt. But I tell you though, them little jokers, they are not nice.
They can hide some eggs.
They hide up, man. You know, we cool. We just dropping them on the grass here, there. You know, put it on the leaf or something. They be up under the stuff in the garden.
Somebody dug a hole and put the egg in and covered it.
They're mean.
They're
mean. But it's okay. We had a lot of fun. Welcome again to the Gamify Podcast, where we talk everything gaming, arts, music, esports, and film. Glad to have my wing person, my wing woman back here. Dr. J back in the house.
I'm super excited to be back. I was being a dance mom.
Oh yeah, right. And next week got to be a dance mom again next weekend, right?
Yes.
Yep. So I'll probably fly solo again next weekend, but it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe we'll send. Nope, Pharaoh will be gone.
Yeah, he'll be off.
Maybe Duda can co-host with you.
Oh man, to bring that little one up in here, that's gonna be funny. He's gonna be up in here with me. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have our 7-year-old up in here.
Love that.
Doing this thing. He's an avid gamer. He's an all-around fun guy. Yes. So we'll make sure we bring him in here and everything.
Duda.
But welcome again. Welcome back. Glad to see everybody. Glad to see everybody in the studio here at the Live Hip Hop Daily Studios. You know, got some new people. Got some new people up in here. What's your name? Key? Yes. Key. Soror Key. She is an AK. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. That's how my mom would say it. You know, they drag it out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let me start playing Straff up in here.
You know, oh Lord. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna start off with our gaming segment. We got a real cool guest in here that we've known for quite some time right now, Miss Kimmiko Ware. She's gonna do her thing, and we're gonna talk. So as we get ready, you see me bob my head, like what was it? Night at the Roxbury. Everybody hit the Roxbury. That's the kind of beat that's going on. That's what we're doing. It's fun. It's the gaming segment of the Gamify Podcast. We're gonna learn a little bit about gamer life. Atlanta gamer life in Atlanta. But we're gonna let Kimmiko tell you all about that, give us a little bit of her story, her background, and break it down for y'all out there so y'all can really know how we doing it in the A right now when it comes to esports and gaming and cosplay and just having a whole lot of nerd fun. Quirky folk unite. That's what we talking about right here. And so, Kimmiko, we bring you in here. And usually I have the board in front of me so I can do my thing. I can pull my volume down. But as we are here, I think it's starting to wane. So here we go. Kimmiko, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
You doing great? Yeah. You're looking great.
Absolutely. I'm
glad to have you here. This is fun. You've been in this studio. Let me tell y'all something a little bit. This whole time we've been in here, every episode we've been doing, Kimmiko's been here.
Yeah.
And I was talking to her on the phone today as we were preparing, and I was like, you know what? We haven't had you on and interviewed you yet. So this is the opportunity right now. We're going to talk about Kimmiko. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing.
And also,
I'm sorry.
Lead out with, in lieu of introduction, or maybe in addition to an introduction, talk to us about when you first fell in love with gaming.
I can't believe I dropped that ball on that one.
I'm just saying, that's why
I was
here.
waiting
Real.
for that.
Come on, real.
Wow. There you go.
So they call me Kimmiko. That's my gamer tag. And I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see what else. I love video gaming. I've been gaming since I was technically like 2 years old.
Excellent.
My dad decided that he's going to buy me an Atari, which we already knew that was really his Atari. But I played Centipede and Donkey Kong, and later on I got into arcade gaming, a lot of fighting games. One of my favorites is Soul Calibur. Everybody knew me from Underground. Used to kick a little butt in Soul Calibur. And then Time Crisis too. Oh my gosh. But then later, as consoles were becoming more prominent, somehow, some way, I decided I wanted to go into PC gaming. And I fell in love with this one game called Warcraft 3.
Yes.
It's a real-time strategy game. It had like a little comedy to it, so it made me happy. And then they were like, we're coming out with an MMORPG. And I'm like, what is that? Massive multiplayer role-playing game. And I'm like, oh, role-playing. I love to role-play.
So why didn't they just get the role-playing? You know, they add all these doggone alphabets on these
Y'all
different
stop talking about
genres of games. I'm just saying, it's so confusing.
It's not.
You know, FGC, FCC, FFJICK,
Fight
LMNOP.
some community. That's very important.
I know it is. It is very, very important, man. You know, I just like to get on the sticks and play. So out of all that, let's say, what would be your favorite retro game, and then what is your favorite game that you're playing right now?
Okay. Favorite retro game. It's not really retro, like I said. Soul Calibur is one, but before then, I will play Super Mario Brothers, the one with the Yoshi on it.
Okay.
I like that one a lot. But what I'm playing now is either Don't Starve Together, Apex Legends, or any of these newer games like Rust or any kind of open world game that you kind of make your own rules and it's no win or lose.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting because it's like so much human interaction going on. You don't know what to do with that. So yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, cool. I'm noticing a pattern from those games. It just, from role playing to not having rules to being in a world where you can do what you want to do.
I think it's a rebel.
Oh, okay. I understand. I see who you are and how you like to play your games, and that's wonderful because I like to play my games the same way. I just like to get on and just be and enjoy for the entertainment, So that's real cool. Well, so tell us a little bit more. Okay, go ahead.
Well, what was crazy was with World of Warcraft, they had, a whole world and NPCs, and I love that. And the addiction was actually from the raids because I started becoming hardcore and doing heroic raids. And, I built a guild. And then next thing you know, I'm like scheduling out so many raids. Like we had up to like 4 raids per week.
Wow.
And it was like scheduling like a lot of people to do all that at the same time was crazy. But that made me realize I love the community there. Then it made me reflect back why I would love going to the arcades was because of the community.
Exactly.
Come in, you play, you throw that coin in, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in my head, I'm like, I'm only going to play $1.50. I'm going to see how long I'm going to be there. And I'm like, dang, I've been here for three hours. What's going on? Man, y'all need to get your game up.
Exactly.
But, don't let the other men say anything. They'll be like, But their Tekken game was like, that Tekken crew, that was crazy down there underground.
I remember.
But yeah, so as I fast forward in my life and I started doing a lot of PC games and I wind up moving different places, I wasn't able to do things locally. So I wound up staying on PC because I was able to still connect with friends internationally, actually. Right. So that was amazing. And I find myself into more survival games because you have different, elements that you're messing with, and it kind of reminded me of The Sims a little bit, and also World of Warcraft a little bit. Mm-hmm. And eventually, I started becoming an admin, and I started creating the worlds for them. And that became even more addictive. I'm like, I'm making stuff for real people, and they're going to sit there and enjoy it and love it. I'm creating their communities and making their ecosystems, and they have imaginary coins that they're actually paying real money just to play with. I'm like, this is great. And I was going crazy off of it. And so as I fast forward again, I started realizing, you know what? I really want to get, I was living in Washington. I moved to Atlanta. And see, Washington drivers, they don't care where they going. They go the speed limit. They go or max 5 miles per hour. Mm-hmm. Their lifestyle is so laid back there. And you go back to Atlanta, everybody's driving super crazy. I'm like,
are you talking about Washington, D.C. or
Washington State? Oh, see, I was about to say that. I was like, because
D.C. These D.C. jokers don't know how to drive.
Shit, I almost got to fighting in D.C. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so I didn't want to go anywhere. So I was like, I'm going to stay at home. I was living in the middle of Buckhead, and there's like traffic all over the place, and people's all doing all the kind of crazy stuff. So I wanted to stay at home, but then eventually I got bored of that, and I'm like, well, what if I find people online that want to go out? So I created, I saw meetup.com, and I created a group called Atlanta Gamer Life, and then we saw this place called Battle and Brew. I'm like, oh, you can drink and play video games?
Yep,
Great.
yep. Good food.
So,
Delicious food.
Good food.
so next thing you know.
Weird names, but good food.
I love their names.
I do too.
They're all like references to Zelda and all these other things. The Talon Claws.
The talent class.
Oh,
Yo.
with the waffles, you got to try the
my
ones with the
gosh.
waffles.
Oh my
But
gosh.
let's not talk about
You're making me
my food
hungry.
thing. I love
Kimmiko, stop. You're making me hungry.
it. But the good news was people actually came, and I was like, what? And then as we started growing and we started going to different places, I'm like, I love the community, period. So I wanted to support different establishments that embrace, gaming communities. So that's when I met VS Realm,
Right.
Access Replay,
Right.
a whole bunch of, of course, not to forget Gamers Experience.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
All right, Walter.
So we've now done the whole Metro Atlanta map where we're talking about Battle and Brew, that's Roswell.
Yeah.
We're talking about VS Realm, which is North DeKalb or North Decatur, and then you have Gamer Experience, which is Lithonia. Lithuania, as my kids like to say. That's where we live.
Yeah.
And who else did you name? Oh, Krog Street. You got Access Replay on Krog Street.
And then up in Gwinnett.
Right, 404 with Greg out there in Gwinnett. So yeah.
Yeah, that's not really Gwinnett. That's Dunwoody.
Same.
That would be okay.
Sure.
And that's the funny part about Atlanta. You know, all these areas meshed together. It's so funny. It's
Not
so
Atlanta.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but it really, the whole thing was meeting these people. Most of them were on a corporate level. They're all like gamers that decided they wanted to build these establishments for other gamers. And I'm like, how else to support other gamers than introduce gamers who want to support other gamers? Great. So that's how Atlanta Gamer Life became. And then I met Andrew Greenberg. Dun, dun, dun. It's like, come on, I like this Gamer Life stuff. I like to participate in this and this. And next thing you know, he also got me on this crazy ride where I was participating as Atlanta Gamer Life in so many different things. We've been on playtests for high res. We've actually helped
Alpharetta. When you named this
child build a gaming PC of his dreams.
Nice.
With Make-A-Wish Foundation. We've been to obviously DreamHack, DragonCon, AWA, MomoCon. We went to almost all the cons. Ranger Stop and Pop. Shouts out Carrie and Ashley and the crew. But yeah, we've been to so many places to either volunteer, be patrons, to help out. Even a lot of things that you guys done. You know what I'm saying? From the what is it? ACU. Remember the one I'm talking about?
Georgia High School Invitational.
Yes.
The
first one.
through
And that was
12.
at DreamHack when DreamHack came to Atlanta the first year.
The second one. We were in the second year.
You were the
Remember
second one.
That was
Yes,
the one at the
that's
Perimeter
right.
College.
Oh, the one
That's
at Georgia.
right.
That's right.
That's
That's right. Man, and that's what I'm glad we got you on here today, because you've talked about all of the things that are happening in Atlanta that a lot of people don't really think about Atlanta being a hot spot for esports, for gaming. But the culture and the community are strong with us.
And the culture, and more importantly, the culture and community of color is really strong too.
Absolutely.
And the genders.
I love my gamers. There's just so much diversity, variety, and in Atlanta Gamer Life, you can see that.
Yep.
And the cool thing about it is when I was just studying who was coming and what they were doing, a lot of them weren't from Atlanta. They were just transients who, they got a new job here. They want to know where to go. So the direction of Atlanta Gamer Life, it's been almost 4 years now.
Wow.
2 more months. We'll be in,
Are you planning to do anything big to celebrate?
not necessarily big, but we're going to do something June 26th.
It is still a pandemic.
Probably like a hybrid, you know what I'm saying? Where people can just still...
Is that your founding date, June the 26th?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
The founding day is,
what you're
I think,
thinking
the 14th.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's the founding day of it. But now we actually are an LLC.
Yes, business.
Yes.
So one of the directions that we're going into is more media, where we're actually covering the stuff. Because I have a whole bunch of pictures and things that we've done, but I really wish I would have actually sat there and turned it into a blog or something so people.
It's
get
not too late.
experience. You're right.
It's never too late. Content is king right
get
now.
it in,
Content is key.
get it in.
So that's where I'm at with it. In June, I plan on launching the website for it, and it's just going to be simple stuff with events around Atlanta and stuff with just the things we've done before, and then what kind of things we're doing now. And of course, we're going to always like advertise and support all the events that are going on in the area and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's it,
absolutely.
that's it.
Well, we definitely appreciate the support of Atlanta Gamer Life through the years, and even now on this podcast. You're definitely one of our sponsors, and we're super excited to have you. I know you mentioned that you've been around for about 4 years now. What was your greatest challenge in either starting Atlanta Gamer Life or continuing to grow it, especially in the midst of a pandemic? And then what's been your greatest triumph to date?
Well, see, we were already on the internet all the time.
Right,
anyway.
so you were good.
So
Right.
we were like kind of like hybrid remoting. Like half of us be like, "Yo, let's play Smite." No, yo, let's play Apex. Yo, let's play Don't Starve together. And we'll do that in the comfort of our own homes.
Right.
And then we're like, "Hey, you want to go out to eat? Yeah, let's get some Korean barbecue. Oh yeah, let's go." And next thing you know, we're out going somewhere to eat. And of course, I'm bad at planning sometimes, so I have to start actually writing it down 2 weeks ahead so they can actually be there. But sometimes it goes into smaller, groups, which is great because it's like nice and intimate. And sometimes it's just like 26 of us, and I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?" Walk around, "Hi, how you doing?" But at the end of it all, when I'm chilling in the back and I'm just watching everyone, it's just they're all having fun, just engaging and talking, and engagement is so key.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. I don't, when we do our work, I think that's probably the number one thing that we want. It's like we want to be social, and it's hard to be social. We want to be in person social. Online social, we already were there, right? And that's why this pandemic brought everybody to where we already were. And so it's kind of like all these extra new people showing up, but then it's like, okay, well, this is our time to really get out there and kind of show what we can do and show what the community is all about. So as you're going through these things, as you're going to the 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 of Atlanta Gamer Life, how can we follow you and watch you? How can people connect with you? See that maturation process.
Well, I still pay for the meetup.com thing. So meetup.com/Atlanta Gamer Life, and it's spelled all out like that. That's one of the easiest way to kind of see where the events are. And then it also will give you the link to the Discord and things of that nature. Discord is where we talk a lot. We talk, we post, and I have a lot of automation going on. So places like Pharaoh's Conclave, if they tweet or something, that's going to go into the industry section. Because we do involve ourselves with a lot of industry-related people. And some people are like, they really like Atlanta Gamer Life because of that. The developers can connect to users, and the users are sometimes even developers. So they get an extra key like, oh, yeah, you can do this and this. Or you have, like one kid, he had homework. He need homework help for his college class in programming. Next thing you know, we got 3 programmers over there,
That's the
tutoring
community.
him.
That's how
And
it's supposed to be.
I love it.
That's how it's supposed to work.
So you can go on Discord, and ultimately, I'll also have AtlantaGamerLife.com in June as well.
Awesome. I can't wait, man. And you can notice probably some of the other podcasts, I probably talked a lot more, but I wanted to listen a lot because, we don't get a chance to actually bring Kimmiko from behind the camera, behind the scenes, out front to really hear her story and hear what she's working on.
Also just a good old Black Baptist preacher, too. So
Hey, man, y'all would leave me alone.
there's that.
But I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Kimmiko. This has been Kimmiko Ware with Atlanta Gamer Life.
Kimberly Ware.
I say, well,
The
her
Kimmiko or Kimmiko TV.
the gamer tag. I didn't want to give him your government.
Now your government name.
Now you got your government out there.
But I mean, I'm
Okay,
with
Kimberly
that. Okay.
Ware,
If you good, I'm
also
good.
known as Kimmiko.
also known as Kimmiko.
Yeah.
Man, we have too much fun up here. We be up here all day. But this has been the gaming segment of the Gamify podcast where we talk everything gaming, arts, music, esports, and film. And we out of here, y'all. We'll be back shortly, but thanks again for joining us on this gaming segment.